Hey guys, John from the John Muir Show here, and it's pretty much, it goes hand in hand. You win a sports championship, and your organization goes to the White House in the coming weeks or months to celebrate it. It's been time tested, seems like it's worked pretty darn good so far. So you'd think that after the Philadelphia Eagles won the Super Bowl, beating the New England Patriots back in February, that pretty soon afterwards they'd be heading to 1600 Penn so they could get their day in the limelight that they deserved by winning the championship. Well, you'd be wrong, because you got to keep in mind, this is 2018, and a lot of things just don't go how they're supposed to anymore. So for the Philadelphia Eagles, not only have they not yet made the trip to the nation's capital, it doesn't sound like they've even planned a trip to the nation's capital, which, to put this into perspective, the Patriots, when they won the Super Bowl last year, at this time a year ago, we'd already been a week plus past the time when the Patriots, Robert Kraft and his team, when they were actually at the White House shaking hands and taking pictures with President Trump. It seems that there's only one thing that's holding up the Philadelphia Eagles from going to the White House, and that in fact would be hatred for President Trump. You see, there's a lot of people within this organization that have come out and they've spoken out against the president. One of the most vocal has been the owner of the team, Jeffrey Lurie. He is one of the most vocal of the critics of the president amongst the NFL's 32 owners. He was actually, when the president last September down in Alabama at that campaign rally had said the comments about the NFL players, if you're going to kneel, it would be so great if somebody would say, "Get that SOB off the field, he's fired," which of course everybody erupted in clapping because, hey, you, me, that's what we've been thinking all along. It's like you can have whatever little issues you want to talk about, complain about, whine about, I don't care, but taking it out on the flag, on the troops, on the country, wrong time, can't go doing it. The president was saying everything that everyone else was thinking, but Jeffrey Lurie, the Philadelphia Eagles owner, he was one of the first ones to come out and say, no, don't listen to the president, disrespect the flag, disrespect the troops, disrespect the country, who cares? So I don't think he's in the Trump fan club by any means. Then you look at some of the individual players. You have defensive lineman Chris Long. He has come out and he has denounced President Trump, saying that Trump didn't condemn what happened in Charlottesville last August, and that's why he can't stand the president, even though the president did come out and denounce what happened in Charlottesville. Multiple times, actually, but apparently Mr. Long wasn't paying attention to any of that. You also have Malcolm Jenkins, a defensive back on the team, who was one of the most vocal about how important it is to go protesting during the anthem. There was Malcolm Jenkins on the sideline of all those games last season on a knee as our national anthem is playing. I don't think he's going to be in the Trump fan club anytime soon either. LeGarrette Blount, a running back, he was on the Patriots last year. He skipped the visit a year ago. I would assume he would probably follow suit. So there's a lot of people on this Philadelphia Eagles team that are saying, you know what? No, I can't stand Trump. Trump is awful. Trump's evil. I am not going to the White House. You know who that hurts? The Philadelphia Eagles. Their players, their coaches, their owner. Keep in mind, this is not about President Trump. This is supposed to be their day. They're supposed to be celebrating, putting in a full season of work, starting with some of those off-season activities back in the spring, culminated in February with the Super Bowl win. It's supposed to be about them. But you know what they're doing instead? They're thinking, oh, we're going to stick it to President Trump. We're not going to show up. Do you think President Trump cares if you show up or not? If you don't show up, that's one less thing President Trump has to do. President Trump has more time to keep, I don't know, making America great again if he doesn't have to deal with you bunch of ingrates. So guess what? Who cares if the Eagles want to go or not? It doesn't matter. And quite frankly, at this point in time, if I'm President Trump, I'm just saying what I said last year when the Golden State Warriors won the NBA championship and they started hemming and hawing. It's like, oh, well, we don't know if we want to go. It's the White House, but we hate Trump and all that. And President Trump quite frankly said, you know what? If you're going to disrespect this is an honor. You know what? Fine. You're uninvited. And he should just do it again with the Eagles, because clearly it's just another bunch of fools that can't appreciate that sometimes in life you just need to put your differences aside to do something that is for the greater good, for your own greater good. But the Eagles guys don't get that. You know what? They don't seem like the smartest guys. Or you know what? Maybe they just need an extra concussion test or two, because something's clearly not right up there in the head with a lot of these guys. Oh well. That's all the time that we have for today, but be sure to tune into the John Muir Show each and every weekday morning. Also at John Muir, WTAQ, on both Twitter and Facebook. Text 79489 and you'll never miss anything related to the show. For now, I'm out.